So this shot up on screen now, at first it heavily resembles something from LEGO Chima, almost as if they've taken heavy inspiration from LEGO Chima, to be honest. They match up pretty much perfectly. However, this gets a lot more interesting, to be honest, as it resembles something from Ninjago way more that people didn't really pick up on at first. However, I would go the extra mile and say that the connection we are about to discuss is pretty much confirmed due to the overwhelming evidence there is to back all of this up. So let's take a look at this temple for now. It has a monster type mouth. It is basically surrounded by trees, you know, like kind of like a jungle type setting in this image, and obviously it's floating in the air, and that's basically all the evidence we have to take a look at right now. In fact, the Crystal King has most likely, presumably, set up his base here, and also Lloyd got sent there when he was basically trying to infiltrate the meeting with the Crystal King in episode 12. Also, on Zane's map, as this was all happening, it did look like Lloyd was travelling straight to the very centre of Ninjago. So, why am I saying all this? Well, you want to know what all of this information matches up with? The Oni Temple from Season 8, of course. It had a mouth, it was in a jungle, in Primeval's Eye to be precise, and Primeval's Eye was located slap bang in the middle of Ninjago. So, if you just compare them side by side, the only thing that doesn't match up is that it's floating in the air, which is most likely a new thing that's been happening in Crystalized. I'm not too sure what's caused it to float in the air. Maybe some kind of different power that the Crystal King has kind of used to make this actually happen. Regardless, every single other detail matches up pretty much perfectly, and I mean, the Oni Temple is definitely the sort of place that the Crystal King would set up base, I think. It's completely out of the way. Umi may have also had some influence in that decision too. You know, everything kind of matches up. All of the details are right here in front of us. And so, I think that it's pretty much completely safe to say, and that it's almost pretty much just basically confirmed, that this is the Oni Temple, and this is an Oni Temple return, way back from Season 8, and it's now appearing again here in Season 15, which I find to be really quite interesting, actually, and I'm really glad they've kind of pulled a connection that's so old back to this new season. I think that's a really awesome little detail that they've picked up on, and it matches up with everything that's going on in the season with all of these new returning villains and all. I feel as though bringing back a pretty interesting location from Ninjago's past, bringing it back here, along with returning villains such as Harumi, which obviously, you know, that's basically where she reveals that she was the Quiet One. I feel like it's very, very fitting for this season, and also it serves as a nice parallel because, once again, Harumi revealed herself as actual Harumi to Lloyd in this location in episode 12 of Crystalized, and so I think it just works really, really nicely, and it's something that is not really that known just yet, but regardless, it's such an interesting detail here, and I feel as though it's something we need to discuss more, because this is really, really awesome. Hopefully they actually talk about it later on in Crystalized. I think it would be awesome to touch on that. Also, it's just such an interesting location to explore. We've really got that much of it in Season 8, and so I feel as though this is the perfect opportunity to explore more of this Oni Temple. And yeah, I think it's really, really interesting, and I just wanted to bring this up in today's video because I think, quite frankly, it is really, really cool. All this being said though, guys, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you maybe disagree? Feel free to drop your thoughts down below on all this in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. With all this being said, if you did enjoy today's video and found it interesting, feel free to drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you guys can be the first to watch my new content as soon as it does release. And with all of this being said, guys, I will see you all in my next video coming out very, very soon. Goodbye.